When Madison Jones found herself with a serious leg injury overseas, her family immediately rushed to get her on a flight back home and into the hands of the advanced care team at Community. After a crush injury during a moped accident in Croatia, Madison spent nearly a year working with doctors to get her leg reconstructed so she could get back to her normal daily activities.
It's one of those things that you don't think about, especially I never had any crazy injuries. I'd maybe like sprained an ankle through sports, very minimal, and so wasn't on the forefront of my mind.
I think that every trauma case we get is unique. No two traumas are the same.
Dr. Erich Lemker is a reconstructive surgeon at Community.
So initially, we wanted to be able to evaluate the wound, clean up the wound, and take inventory so that we knew the extent of the injury.
Skin grafts were needed to help reconstruct Madison's leg.
And then we were able to come up with a plan to close the wound. It involved moving tissue around on the thigh and then a skin graft on the lower extremity.
Madison knew her injuries were bad, but didn't realize how severe until doctors in Croatia unwrapped her leg and saw the extent of her wounds.
It didn't look that extreme. And then I think seeing the doctors' faces in Croatia when they had unwrapped it, I was like, oh, it's way worse than I thought. So I think that part is when I realized it was worse.
And being away in a foreign country made the situation even more stressful.
So we didn't ultimately get to see anything for a while, and I kind of had forgot, but they took me off the trip at the peak pain point, of course, and so it's starting to settle in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this hurts. And of course, no one speaks English, so it's hard to get anyone to come over to help you.
I think that as a patient, having not seen hundreds of patients, it's a little scary. Going through that process and not knowing that it's going to be okay.
When she arrived back in the U.S., her parents arranged for her to be taken immediately to Community for treatment.
It's very cool to see how quickly things can be done, especially in times of high stress, and again, how you can have options throughout and be able to navigate them.
It was here where Madison began her road to recovery, backed by the support of her family and the care team at Community.
I think the positivity part definitely did not come until as of recent. Like I said, very independent, so trying to navigate that was really hard for me. I don't do well operating like with other people helping me all the time. It's not something I'm good at.
Madison said her healing journey has come with a lot of eye-opening realizations.
I was so worried about, the scars and different things, and I think now, I'm excited to see how we can fix the scar, of course, but again, I think at the end of the day, it's more about being able to operate your daily life and enjoy being around friends and family and everything that you have from that.
Dr. Lemker wants Valley residents to understand the depth of expertise in plastic reconstructive surgery available to them.
The misconception is that all we do is cosmetic surgery. We do cosmetic surgery, but we do much more than that. Everything from trauma and cancer reconstruction to cosmetic surgery, contouring after bariatric surgery, transgender surgery. So a lot of the care that they're seeking they can get right here at home.
Madison is thankful each and every day for Dr. Lemker and his team and for helping her get her independence back.
I think she's done a really good job with physical therapy and getting back function, and she's probably in better shape than I am right now.
I think it definitely changed my perspective in terms of, you can be in a really sticky situation and have these terrible things happen to you, but I mean, here I am working out 6 to 7 days a week already, not even a year later. So it's great to see that those things are definitely available.
Find out more information on plastic and reconstructive surgery at communitymedical.org or call 559-459-4027.